Hi friends, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing well. On the channel a while back, I did a video on the KVD Good Apple Foundation. I will put it up here in the corner. I was browsing Ulta the other day because the 21 Days of Beauty event was just going on, and I saw this on there. It is the KVD Beauty Good Apple Full Coverage Serum Foundation. So I wanted to do a video on this product here. The Good Apple Foundation Balm. This is the Skin Protective Foundation Balm, and it's in the shade Light 006. It comes in a compact, and it's like kind of like a creamy base. It's really thick. I've used it a lot since that video, obviously. Like you can see all the little marks in it where I've gotten product out of there. So I have used this a lot. I do like it. I got this in the shade Light 006, and this one is in the shade Light 012. So I did go ahead and get a little bit darker. Summer's coming up, and I feel like my skin is darker than it was. You can see like my concealer around my eyebrows and how darker that is. I'm pretty sure I did the first one with a primer, and I want to go ahead and do the same because I don't really use foundation without a primer personally, so I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer Putty is what this is called? Yeah. Poreless Putty Primer. Same thing. I go between this, the e.l.f. Power Grip, the Smashbox Primer. I use like different things depending on the situation, but I am going to go in with this today. And while I'm putting this on the skin, I wanted to say last night one of my videos hit 10,000 views, like on a single video, and like that's like I'm so stoked about that. That's wild. It's one of the hair coloring videos that I did. It's toning my hair with Pulp Riot Ghost Blood, and I just think that's so wild. Like seeing that number, it blew my mind a little bit because when I started this channel, I wasn't sure where it was gonna go, and like I guess to like a bigger YouTuber or someone with like a bigger following, that that's probably not a big deal, but to me, like that's a lot of people. That's 10,000 people that have watched that. Like my mind can't really process it, and it's really cool. So I just wanted to quickly say thank you so much for watching my videos, and another thank you for subscribing. So if you're here watching this one and you like the content that I do, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I've got my primer on. Let's go ahead and take a look at this packaging real quick. In the KVD branding, it's like really bougie. When I saw it, when I was browsing Ulta's 21 Days of Beauties, this was not on sale. I'll put the retail price on the screen. I can't remember exactly how much this was. So it slides out, and it's actually in a box inside of the box. Here's the box. Open it like a coffin. Oh, look at the packaging! Oh my god, it's so cute. Oh, it's very reminiscent of like a perfume or something. It is so, this is like the bougiest foundation I've ever seen in my whole life. And let's see. So it comes with a little pump. It looks so like translucent, but at the same time dark. I don't know, my skin looks a little more pink than this foundation. Let me put these up next to each other. Yeah, so the one that I got, I think I got in more of a neutral base, and this one's in more of a pink base. So Tana might have messed up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to do half of my face with a beauty blender that I've already dampened, and I'm going to do the other half with this foundation brush. Let's go ahead and shake the bottle. That sounds like a good idea. Professional. Pump some out on my hand. Ooh, liquidy. Very warm toned. Oh, I might have messed up. Oh, I might have messed up. Your girl here has got pink skin because I'm pale, and I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Alright. Even if it doesn't work for me, I can put it in my makeup kit if it ends up being a good foundation, and I can use it on clients. So that's the good thing about doing makeup. So I'm going to do this side with my brush. It's very light. I remember when I first applied the foundation balm and it was so heavy that, like with the side I did the makeup sponge with, it wasn't even moving. It was just like freaking in place right there. I'm doing like circular motions. Oh god. As far as the color, I think on camera, I'm not really looking at the viewfinder much. I'm looking at the mirror behind me. It looks in the viewfinder like it's matching my skin better than in person. In person, it's very yellow, but that's not the foundation's fault. That's my fault. I apparently thought I was tan, and why did I think that? I don't know. So let's go ahead and, wow, like here's this side of my face. Here's this side. Woohoo, girl. It honestly, it's so light and smooth, and it just blended, it melted into my skin. It doesn't even feel like I'm wearing foundation. When I use the foundation balm, it's so heavy, like you can, it kind of does feel like you've caked makeup on your face. And any foundation I have feels like that, but this one is so light. Wow. Okay. Can you see? Hold on. Should I zoom in? Alright. So here's the side that I've applied with the brush. Here's no makeup. My neck is always more yellow than my face. My face is always pink, so maybe actually this will work out better than I'm thinking. I got this necklace on Etsy, by the way. Alright, so we've got one side applied with the brush. Let's go ahead and put some on with the blender. I think I did 3 pumps. I always use too much foundation because I like to be covered in makeup. I like to dot it all over my face. I feel like that makes it easier to like blend out. But yeah, my preference is actually to apply foundation with a brush versus like a sponge. I know a lot of people like to do a sponge, but just on myself personally, I use a brush and I just keep my brushes like really clean, and then I get like a nice smooth application with a brush. So that's just me. I feel like applying with a makeup sponge just takes too long. Sometimes I'll do a brush and then I'll go over it with a sponge, but I've already dampened this, so let's go ahead and start. Ooh, okay. This is a Real Techniques sponge, by the way. So right away, I feel like I'm getting a little bit more coverage with the sponge, like it looks thicker, just like in these two areas compared. It's applying pretty easily with the sponge though, like I'm not having really any problems out of it. I really like this already. And then you always gotta make sure you get your neck. Oh, I gotta get my... I always like don't get around my septum piercing very well, because I don't want to have like my piercing covered in makeup. But so let me zoom again. So here's the side we've just done with the sponge, and then here's the side we've done with the brush. I'm gonna be honest, they look pretty much identical. Like I don't see really any inconsistencies with either side. Like I look like I've got the same amount of coverage with the brush or the sponge. It blended out smoothly with both sides. This is a very nice coverage. Oh, I just think I might get a different color. I do like it a lot though. I'm still obsessed with the bottle. It's very stunning. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. Let's go ahead and do that now. Let's go ahead and see how concealer does with it real quick. This is gonna be stark white against this foundation. And I still put concealer on like it's 2016. I don't care. I like the cake face look. I'm just gonna put this in with the blender on the whole thing. I don't have any KVD powder. I have girl, look at all these face powders I have. I have a lot of I've never tried this one. Let's set it with this e.l.f. one. Let's go ahead and set it with the e.l.f. one. Just like see how it does. Did I just find like my freaking dream foundation? I really might have. Back in the day, the Locket foundation used to be out. It was so thick. And it was so like hard to spread, but I wore the crap out of it. My God, I did. I went through bottles and bottles and bottles of that stuff. And I think they may have replaced it with this. I feel like I was looking for it. I don't know. I usually look at Ulta though now, and I don't really get on Sephora anymore. I'm gonna have to look and see. Your girl here doesn't spend as much time in the makeup world as she should. So we got it set with the e.l.f. foundation powder. Your girl's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have just finished the rest of my makeup. It is 10:57, so it's like 11 o'clock pretty much. So here's the first kind of like check-in. Let me zoom. I feel like the rest of my makeup applied very well with the foundation. On my skin looks good, covered. This is like one of the most lightweight feeling foundations I've ever used. I mean, it feels like there's nothing on my skin, which I really like because who wants to feel like that all day? So, very anxious to see how it does throughout the day, to see if it ends up feeling like heavier, but right now it feels great. Blended into my skin very well. I always have problems around like my nose, my chin. Everywhere else it usually stays pretty well, so. Anyway, I will do some check-ins throughout the day. I have to go to work and pick up my paycheck, and then I've got to go to the grocery store. I'm waiting for the baby to take a nap before I do any errands though, because she is just so tired. It's about her morning nap time. So anyway, that was my first check-in. I'll see y'all here in a little bit. Alright, so it is 1 o'clock now. I'm doing like a check-in. It's been a few hours. Everything is looking pretty good. I don't really see any spots that are like bad. One thing is I'm gonna take my contacts out and my lashes off because I just don't want to wear them anymore. Updates now will be without contacts. Cool. Anyway, that was my first update check-in thing. Yeah, going great. Alright, doing my evening check-in. It's 8 o'clock. I kind of forgot I was doing a foundation video today, so I've been a little crazy. Was outside playing with my daughter for a while earlier. When I ate dinner, I was eating like a wild animal. So if you can see, I've lost all my lipstick. But the foundation around it is still holding up. Which is a surprise to me, because I was literally like, I had a paper towel and I'm like wiping A1 all over my face, like off my face, and I was like, I'm supposed to keep this foundation looking nice. And I had forgotten. Oh, and I put my glasses on because I was tired of wearing my contacts, so. Of course, I don't think I've found a foundation yet that that doesn't happen to, but I wear Ray-Bans when I wear glasses, so yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a very long day. Trying to show off the angles. I think it's held up pretty well considering how rough I've been all day. Like, I've been moving. As far as like my first impression, I really like it. Like, it blends in pretty well with my skin tone, I think. I don't feel like it oxidized like too terribly. I feel like it's pretty true to color, to like the color that I put on that it was this morning. I got a good bit of compliments on it today. Hi, it's me, your girl. I was editing this video and I was like, I need to do an update on how I feel about the foundation. So it's been about a month now since I got it. I am wearing it today. Got a little pimple on my chin. We're just gonna pretend like that's not there. I wanted to wear it a lot to like give you guys like my full like thoughts on it, and I really love the foundation. I feel like it does blend in my skin really well. All the makeup products I've used with it, I've used like so many different primers, powders, like between cream, blush, powder products, like with highlight, like I'll do liquid highlight. Everything I use with it like blends in seamlessly. With my skin type being like kind of dry and like in between mixture of dry, like normal, oily. I've got different places on my face, but throughout the day when it sets, I feel like it gets like really satiny and it looks very nice. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it. I will mention, like, it's not anything to do with the product itself, but the packaging. I've noticed after uses on end, like, I don't know if you can see, but the way that the packaging is, there's like a circle right here, and you have to get the pump to line up with it, and if not, like, it will squirt foundation out, like, in the lid. So, I don't know, and like, on the pump itself, I'm trying to like move my face to get it to focus, so I'm having like this issue. That's pretty minor. That's only something to deal with the packaging itself, not the actual product. And on the outside of the bottle, I mean, it like you can't really tell. Yeah, like that's just very minor. So if you were someone that is worried about the packaging and how it looks, that might be something to think about. Or I don't know, maybe when I'm putting it away after I'm done using it, maybe I'm just not doing it right. I don't know. But I feel like it does great with both a sponge and a brush. It applies great. It feels great. Let me zoom you guys in. My face. I've had it on for about 2 hours now, so it's had some time to kind of settle in. But anyway, so I just wanted to kind of pop in and talk about the foundation a little bit more now that I have been wearing it for a while. I really do love it. I think it's a great foundation. I think it'd be great with all kinds of skin types. But yeah, so anyway, and the only gripe I had is about the packaging. So, and I love the packaging though. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's so gorgeous. Like, it's so ornate and beautiful, and I don't know if it's just me. Maybe I just need to, like, when I'm putting it away, I need to line the pump up better with the thing. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'm sorry my videos have been taking so long, but I've been trying to not upload so fast because I'm like, what if I upload this and my first impressions of it changes, and then, I don't know. I want to give products more of time to use them before I really get into it. Anyway, hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye!